We're Lance and Christy. Join us as we build our dream. Welcome to Knight's Helm Farms. So we just finished breakfast and Lance has decided that it is time to install the new faucet I bought.
New faucet.
New faucet.
Yes, and I have help.
Lots
Most
of help.
excellent help.
Yeah, I have help too. She keeps bumping the tripod. I don't know if it's visible on the camera because I'm holding the tripod, but she keeps bumping it with her nose. Nose. So we are both still kind of in our pajamas.
Pajamas.
Our pajamas, because we just finished breakfast.
Yes.
Well, you worked out.
I worked out.
You worked out. You have a dog on your lap.
I have a dog on my lap. I got a dog on my lap. Yes. This is why projects take so long.
Inside. Oh. Oh, you're the papa, huh? Oh my goodness. So I have a sink full of dirty dishes.
Can't do anything about it because I shut off the water.
Because we shut off the water.
I'm going in.
So the reason we're changing faucets is this one is giving us about 1 gallon every 8 minutes. And I've taken it all apart and tried to figure out what the heck the dealio, and I can't. But this is the new one we're putting in. It's the Pfister Jovi. And we had this one in our other house and I really liked it. So I found it on, I believe at Amazon. Yeah, it has Amazon Prime tape.
I shall need a big wrench.
A big wrench. Yeah, I told you.
Wrench.
I told you you need a big
Oh
wrench.
yeah, but it had screws. It's also the first time I've ever seen screws in one of those.
Yeah, they just usually clamp on, huh?
Yeah.
Here's an install tool.
What the heck is that for? Installing?
Installing. It might uninstall.
It's an install tool for installing.
It might uninstall.
Pretty cool, huh?
Would you like the instructions?
No.
They're even in English.
No. Instructions are for the week.
I am just going to put all of the extra parts together. Because then we don't need the escutcheon plate, and we don't need the soap dispenser.
What'd you call me?
An escutcheon plate. So, this gizmo, because we only have a single hole and that's all we need. This is to cover if you have like 2 or 3 holes in the countertop. No escutcheon plate needed.
Oh.
Thankfully. What happened?
I broke something.
What did you break?
Spleen.
Your spleen?
Nope, still need the wrench.
Okay.
Now, I've got tools. So, another project done. This one was an extremely difficult one that should have taken maybe 15 minutes and just a couple tools. Instead, it took a couple weeks. I mean, we actually got the faucet in. Love the faucet, great looking faucet. But the old faucet that was on there had a very weird setup. The screw on the bottom underneath also had a couple of extra screws to keep it held in. You know, I unscrewed those. I tried using a basin wrench on it, but the distance between the wall and the sink right there was so small that I had a tough time getting in there. Well, the first basin wrench, the one of the ones you usually find just anywhere, too small for this particular nut. So then I tried using some of the tools I already had, locking wrenches, adjustable wrenches and all that. There just wasn't enough room to get in there. So then we're seeing all these really cool things on online. It's like, oh, hey, use this thing. It's a big red plastic thing, and it has these metal things on it where you can flip them around and put them in there, and they're different sizes. That should work. We bought a couple of those. They didn't do anything. The plastic part itself even had a hexagon type opening too, so we tried that one. Even it wasn't big enough, so none of those had a big enough thing on there. I went and bought a couple other types of wrenches. So basically, I don't know, maybe the faucet cost $125, $150, something like that. I spent about that much money in tools trying to, get this thing taken care of, and it's an exaggeration, yes, but it seemed like it. So what turned out working was an extra large basin wrench that you really couldn't find, in the stores. Looked online, all that kind of stuff, found one. Very large guy. I wasn't even sure I'd be able to get it on there and then turn it because there's so little space. We're talking only that much space. But it actually did work. Initially, I could only twist it a little bit. Once I finally got into the groove of it, I was able to start spinning it around. Got it taken off, finally. After 62 weeks, finally finished it. So, put the new one in. That was quick, it was easy. It had a standardized nut on the bottom. Everything about it was a piece of cake. And now we've got full pressure again. We're thinking that previous model might have had some kind of cartridge in it or something that you can't dig to until you take it apart anyways. And with the water we have here, figure, it done its job. So, in any case, now we've got the new one. All looks nice and pretty. It's got plenty of pressure. The other one dribbled, So we absolutely love it. And this one definitely does not have any kind of cartridge in it, so it's going to be like this right up until, who knows, a decade down the road when we want to switch it out for another model. But love it, quick, easy.
Quick and easy.
Quick and easy to put this one in. This one did not take much time at all. I've done them before in my previous house, other places. Shouldn't have taken very long, but that other one was some kind of one-off model and it had a weird nut and setup on it. But yep, we love it. It's great. We're back in business in the kitchen.
Back in business.
Yep. We'll see you later.